Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, guys. Well, I just want to talk about a few stocks and the stocks that I'll be watching as well as others. But for these ones, this particular one right now is Netflix. Netflix, I'm looking for this, $530 spot with support around this 525, 524 area. That is the support right now on Netflix. If Netflix can break this area, we just have just a little resistance around the 535 area, but the ultimate target is for Netflix to push towards this 538 spot. So keep an eye on it. I also look at it on the hourly chart as well. So this level right now, this 525, 524 is going to be our support to the upside, right? If we pull back, we need to hold this area. If not, then we pull down to the 521 spot, right? So overall, I'm expecting a push come the market open so that we can break through this 528.51 and then the 530 spot. If 530 spot holds, then we are looking at 540, 541 area on Netflix. Next one is going to be Palantir, right? So this Palantir, what I'm looking for on this one is simple. Don't mind my chat, I've been chatting this for a while. So right now we are in the overbought area, which is 70%. That is normal. So I'm expecting a push towards the 80-90% level. So on Palantir for today, I'm looking for price to get to the $27 spot. Okay, that is where I'm looking for price to get to. We can look at it on the weekly. Okay, so right now that leaves us, let's say, between these two, we have right there. Okay, so 27.50, 27.36, that spot, and then support is going to be right around 26.25. so that's gonna be our support. If we break this level that we have currently, because the range right now is between 23 and 26, that is the range for Palantir. So this is the area. If we break through this area, I think we'll be able to fill the gap towards that $30 spot on Palantir. So for Palantir, keep an eye on it. I do like Palantir, though we are extended, right? But I do like Palantir to break this trend. Look at this trend right here. I want Palantir to break this trend. If we can break this trend, we'll be able to test this $26.72 spot and then push higher. I have a lot of calls on this one and shares as well. Next one is Baba. Baba, I was looking for 220 because I have the $220 call on Baba. I'll be taking some out of my 220 calls on Ali Baba. Okay, so for this, let me go to the weekly as well and chart this up, right? So for the weekly, we have this trend. Okay, that is the trend I am currently watching, and right now we are breaking through that trend. Don't forget, when we break out of a trend, we pull back to retest that trend, right? So right now I'm looking at this weekly. I'm looking at this 228 spot. Okay, that's what I'm looking at right now. So for price to get to the 228.63 spot on Baba. Okay, if we can get through this area right here, 26.12, 26, we should be all right on that one. Overall, let's look at this area. We have another resistance here and another one here. So now let's get to the hourly. Okay, so this 222 area is area of resistance. So if we can break through this area, then we'll push towards the 224 on Baba, right? So support right now is around the 220. Like I said, 220 is the support on Baba, if we can break this, I think we'll push towards that 223, 224 spot on Baba. Next one is going to be our BA. Okay, BA, I have call options. I sold some of my 255 call options that expire today. So right now I have a few, okay, that are actually in the money in terms of profit, right? It's 255 calls. I have the 250, 247, 50, and all that on this one. So what I'm expecting this BA to do is to push out of this 21 $12 spot, this 251 12-cent spot, then into the 252. That is what I'm expecting BA to do. If BA gets to this area, then we'll pull back, retest this breakout spot, then continue moving our way. If price does not pop when the market open towards this trend line, towards this area, and then we should be able to pull back to the 250 spot, or which is 249.25 spot. That area need to hold for price to continue pushing higher, right? So the next one is Wish. Wish actually broke the resistance spot, okay, because if you see, we were actually trading within this range. So right now we broke out of that range after hours, right? We broke out of that range, and now we're pulling back to retest the breakout spot. So I'm expecting price to hold around this 1450 area for continuation. Okay, if we pull back, then we're looking at the support right around 1375, 1380 spot for Wish. Okay, the next one is going to be our Fubu. All right, for Fubu, yeah, so that's pretty much it for Fubu. Just keep an eye on this area. If we can break through this 3266, we should be alright on Fubu. The other one is Space, right? Space, we've been pushing higher and higher and higher, so keep an eye on this 51.22. If we break 51.22, I think we'll get to the $53 spot. If we cannot hold this area, okay, because your solid resistance right now is around this $50 spot. So if we cannot break this $50 spot, I think we'll pull back down to retest this area, which was our resistance, now become support, right? So keep an eye on Space as well. I'm waiting for a pullback on Space actually, so that I can pick up some calls. Next one is Nike. Nike is a beauty, so keep an eye on this $155, $50 spot. We can push into that area and then pull back, okay? So keep an eye on that area. You know, don't be shy and don't be mad if we get to 160, but keep an eye on this stock right here. If we pull back to this 148, that's decent. We must hold this 148 and then, you know, start pushing upwards. Overall, keep an eye on it. Overall support on this, if you know the profit taking gets really overwhelmed, you know, we'll pull back down to this 137, 140 spot, okay? But keep an eye on the push towards the 155, and then we can make a decision on Nike. That is it, guys. Peace and love and happy trading back, guys. Bye bye.